If I'm an only child and I don't have any cousins or anybody else in my family, why do I even need a will? This is a pretty common question I get from folks who are not married and don't have children, and especially when they're only children themselves. And the question we're looking at is who's going to inherit your estate after you're gone? So if we don't have family members directly related to you and you don't have a will in place, what has to happen is after you pass away, a petition is filed with your local probate court, and then the court has to go through your entire family tree and figure out who's alive and who's the next person in line to inherit your assets. So what you're doing is leaving behind a pretty complicated situation for maybe a very remote family member to have to come in, and maybe it's a second cousin or a third cousin. Maybe it's even somebody you never knew existed that you were related to, who will in the end up with your estate. Now, another option, if you don't have any family members and you want to leave behind some kind of legacy, is you can consider charitable giving. So instead of leaving it to a family member where we don't have any, maybe your college, maybe your church, maybe there's some other institution or group that could really benefit from your estate. So without a will, then the court's not going to be doing any charitable donations on your behalf, especially where we don't have obvious family members directly related to you. It's very important that we have that will in place so that you can craft the legacy that you want and not leave it up to your local probate court to find some distant relative many states away who maybe you've never even met, and then they're suddenly going to get whatever's left of your estate.